Over the years, I received many questions about different games not working, errors, or other miscellaneous problems. I wanted to create a video that picked out some of the most asked questions. While not guaranteed, hopefully many will find this helpful. If so, be sure to like this video and share with others to see. If this gets enough traction, I'll create a second part discussing 10 more frequently asked questions. Let us begin. OpenWidth isn't showing up and my file looks different. If your file looks like a notepad, Internet Explorer icon, or something else that isn't the standard .zip look, there is an easy fix. This also pairs with another problem some people have with the OpenWidth option not appearing in this list due to a Windows 10 bug. You'll want to move down the list and select Properties. Click on Change to open up another window. At the top it states, how do you want to open .zip files from now on? We want to find the File Explorer in this list. Click on it and press OK to change your downloaded game or games into a .zip format. Future files you download from now on should appear with a zipper icon. You can close this window now. Question 2. Why can't I find the download for this game? Some games are unfortunately still in development and won't have a demo or downloadable release yet. One example at the time of this video is Vessels of Decay. You can share their game, see posts from the developer, and view other links, but no download link. I can see why you might be confused when running into this. Still, if you like the look of that game, consider following and supporting that creator. Trust me, it helps them get seen more, and it is always neat to see how a game develops over time. Question 3. Which file archiver do you use or recommend for .rar files? I recommend 7-zip, but popular file archivers like WinZip or WinRAR can do the job too. There are honestly many more out there than that. The reason I prefer 7-zip is that it is open source, lightweight, and won't slow down your computer. I feel that it's also reasonably easy to navigate for beginners too. Do you use another extractor for .rar files? I am curious to see what others like. Question 4. ClickerTale 2 does not start up, or why am I getting a black screen? It requires a lot of memory, better known as RAM, to run ClickerTale 2, something the author has since fixed in the sequel ClickerTale 3. If you get a black screen, there is a high chance your hardware does not have enough, and it sucks, but that is how it is sometimes. A while back, commenter GoldenKing7871 closed some web browser tabs to free up memory. You can try closing other programs like Discord, Steam, Spotify, and whatnot to recover some RAM. There is a 32-bit version of the game that you can download by clicking on these 3 dots and then downloading the 32-bit .rar file. It's less resource intensive. It isn't a guarantee though, but there's always a chance it might work for you. If you need help with extracting, check out my GameJoe tutorial from last year where I went over how to set up a game that is in .rar format. Check out the card at the top right or the video description for the link. Question 5. Why is Five Nights at Freddy's Simulator not launching, or it is giving you a black screen? When downloading from the website and installing manually, you might get the error code shown on the screen. The cause of this is an outdated version of DirectX needed to run in some games. Below, I'll have a link to this page, or you can Google Microsoft DirectX and it should appear on the first page. After downloading, installing, and possibly restarting your computer if required, relaunch FNAF Simulator to see if it starts up. If you install DirectX and still run into a black screen, your graphics drivers could need updating. Your computer might also not be powerful enough to run it. I suggest updating your graphics drivers to the latest version. To find which graphics driver you have, right-click on your Windows icon and select Task Manager. In the new window, navigate to the Performance tab and select the GPU. At the top right, you'll see whatever GPU you have. From there, you can search for how to update your current drivers for that specific graphics card. Afterward, you can launch FNAF Simulator to see if it starts up. Lastly, you can try using the GameJolt app if you haven't installed the game that way. I got a comment recently from Potato Farmer, thank you so much, where they have to play the game on the client because of issues when trying to download, manually setting it up, and not launching. Unfortunately, I could not figure out why it worked for them on the client, but not when launching on their desktop. This was one of the most frequent questions, so let me know if any of these solutions helped, and if anyone else has fixed this another way, please share it with us in the comments. Question 6. Cyberwolf5075 asked, how do you update games? I always recommend using the client app and only advise the non-client method if a specific game on the client gives you problems. The GameJolt app is more convenient with auto updates instead of having you replace them yourself. If you want to do it manually, you can re-download the game and set it up like you did before. Question 7. The system cannot find the specified files. Why is that? This is for the 7-zip archiver that I used in my previous tutorial for .zip and .rar files. The file might have been corrupted by not fully downloading. Possible reasons are your internet or just a random PC mishap. There is a small chance you also installed 7-zip incorrectly. Uninstalling 7-zip, re-downloading without interruption, and installing it again should fix this. Otherwise, use the GameJolt client if you keep having problems. On to question 8. Peplo4357 asked, is GameJolt safe to use? Whether it is the website or the client app, both are safe. I have used GameJolt off and on for many years and never encountered a virus. Now, does that mean it is 100% foolproof? No, I am speculating there were instances that can happen with a virus, but the games shouldn't stay up long enough for many to worry about if that happens. Use awareness like looking at comments, screenshots, and the developer history if you're feeling nervous. Question 9. Is there a client version for macOS? No, there is only a Windows and Linux version client app on the official website. The only app for Apple is the social version where you can post, watch live streams, and the sort. Hopefully there will be a Mac version in the future. I was honestly surprised not to see one. If you're a Mac user who got the client working another way, please post below to help others out. Question 10. Can I install a GameJolt game through the client without an account? No, you will need an account to play games on a client. You can create a GameJolt account, or you can choose to use your Google account to sign in if you have one. Other options may appear later, but these are the only two right now. That will do it for this video. If you have any questions, feel free to post them down below. Thanks for watching, and have fun with your GameJolt games.